Hi, everyone. It is the 1st of March, and we have a long month this month, which is super exciting 31 days. And last month was a short month, and look what we did. So that is exciting. We are definitely in growth mode. I love seeing all the energy, all the flyers, all the new starts. It is super exciting, and I'm very, very excited. So, we are going to chat a little bit tonight. Nikki is going to share a little bit of her success last month on just what she's doing. I do know there's a lot of new starts though. So if you've recruited or you have team that have recruited, just make sure to go into Habits House and get them plugged in. Make sure there is like a new start guide that's really, really just basic information of all the things. So definitely plug them into Habits House and get that new start guide for them. And if you don't know how to sponsor properly or feel like you need a refresher, there are documents in Habits House as well on just a checklist to make you feel more confident with sponsoring because I know it's like and I've been talking to a lot of new people, not a lot of new people, a lot of game plans and people that have recruited people. And I think the biggest thing, they feel is that they'll let them down. And I just want to give you guys reassurance that you can't let them down. All you can do is provide the information, and it's up to them to do the work. So I just want to give you guys that out because so many people have that just weighing on them that they're not going to be able to successfully mentor someone when really we have all the tools. They have all the tools right in front of them if you introduce them to Habits House. So it's up to them to actually do it. So we're going to get a lot of promotions with this 500 and $1,000 kits and all the things. So make sure you're remembering to place people. And if you don't know how to do all that, get with one of your uplines because it can be so vital and so awesome where you can promote people. And even like I have a new brand partner that's getting ready to sign, but she's been in Neora before. And she knows kind of the way that it is. And I said, yeah, let's build it together where I can place people underneath her, she can build it. So even using that verbiage of like we're in growth mode and you could possibly get people to sign up with that knowledge of, oh, okay, I get it. I'm going to place people under, which will help them promote, which we want to happen. So I'm going to step out of the way. I am going to pass it over to Nikki. She is an amazing leader, always leads from the front, always does all the activities with a busy mama. She's a busy mama of five, right? And we're gonna just hear what she's been doing. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so I mean, I feel like I'm not going to say anything that's like, this major revelation or whatever, but just reiterating a lot of the same stuff that we know and, you hear shared about and talked about. I'll be honest, like, for example, last month, I got to the end. I was so excited. Like, after, all the announcement with the pre launch, I was like focused on all that. And then all of a sudden, I realized I had this entire page of customers that I had not followed up with about everything. Going into like the last day of the month, not to mention we only had 28 days instead of 30 or 31. So, for me, it's just like, it's a non-negotiable. Like, okay, I screwed myself up and waited until the 28th day of a month that has 28 days to do all these follow-ups. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to make them happen. And my voice memos are my best friend with a lot of things because I can literally walk around my house sending these follow-up messages rather than having to like have my phone where I'm like typing things out. So literally Friday while I was, I have my 4-year-old home, I have my 8-month-old on my hip, I'm doing stuff with the kids, I'm picking up kids from school all day long, off and on in the cracks when I could. I'm on my phone, voice memoing, letting people know about the specials and then, plugging the pre-launch with the new product and that kind of thing. So I love sending voice memos, whether it be for customer follow-ups, sometimes, and especially with the pre-launch and with sharing the business, because I think it's so important for people to hear your excitement and your genuineness. And The more like real you are, people are, I don't do a script or anything like that. Like I'm literally just like talking into my phone as I'm walking around my house doing other things. And, I think I was sending a voice memo to somebody when my 4-year old yelled at me from the bathroom, Mom, I went poop. I need you to wipe me. Like, and I just like kind of giggle in the middle of the message. So my point is, I mean, I think the more real, the better anyway. So I have been sending a lot of voice memos, just letting people know my excitement and why I thought of them. I'll usually include that too. But for this month, um, we obviously have this huge gift with the buy two get one free firm promo on top of everything we already have with the pre-launch going on. So I think, sometimes I think it can be so easy to get overwhelmed with all the amazingness that we have and everything that we have. So if you like kind of where my focus is at personally is firm cream and pre-launch, firm cream and pre-launch. So sharing a lot about the firm cream, sharing a lot about the pre-launch, you're going to get tons of interest and peak tons of interest, even just from sharing about those two things where you can start conversations. So those are my big focuses. I posted about the firm cream yesterday as soon as we learned about the special, had some things on my stories, already, got interest from those. And when I'm sending out, which they gave us, and again, to go with both of those things, we literally have a firm script document and a pre-launch script document. So you don't even have to, completely reinvent the wheel or sit there and think about, well, what do I do? What do I say with those things? We have those script documents for both of those. So make sure and save those in the notes on your phone or, text them to yourself or in Messenger, whatever is going to be easiest for you to access those. So everybody that I had inquire about the firm cream, I gave them like that slide that Amber showed us with the like better, what I don't know how it was worded, like better, best, whatever those three options, where like a single bottle, the buy two get one free, or the discounted pack where you get a free bottle. So I bullet pointed those out for everybody, even if they're just like, I want the firm cream, tell me, how much it is. I sent them a message bullet pointing, one bottle is this, two bottles is this, and or you can get or a free bottle with a buy one get one free voucher in our discounted pre-launch packs. And so that is the option I'm giving anybody who I talk to about firm cream this month is getting all three of those options. And then I just say, let me know which one of those options fits you best. And then obviously when I don't hear back, from some of them, I'll be circling back and saying, hey, did you get a chance to check out those three options? What do you think seems like the best option for you? And so that's how I'm approaching this as far as, just really utilizing the firm special and then obviously the pre-launch and make sure that that we're not like overcomplicating this. Like literally I love how when they announce the pre-launch and Amber, has shared over and over again, and we see that like 1, 2, 3 step. That literally is what we're doing. That 1, 2, 3 step. The one is piquing interest. Obviously, social media is an amazing way to pique interest. You can pique interest, through conversations when you're out and about. It doesn't matter. Any way to pique interest and start a conversation, whether it be social media, face-to-face interaction, whatever. That is step one, piquing interest through any of those methods. Sending a video, whether it be the teaser video, a firm video, whatever it is that you have shared that's piqued their interest, share a video, that third-party tool. And then you're inviting them into something after you share that video, whether it be inviting them into a 3-way group message, inviting them onto a call, inviting them into a Facebook event that maybe you have going on, inviting them onto the pre-launch call that is every Thursday. So there is always something that you can connect them with then as another, connection for that to add that third party validation even more. And then enrolling them as a customer or a brand partner, or whatever. That's what we're doing, So I'm like, for me in my mind, because I am somebody that gets overwhelmed very easily by all the information, I overthink, then I overanalyze, and then the whole analysis by paralysis by overanalysis. So that is where I'm at. The firm cream, the pre-launch, and then piquing interest, sending a video, inviting, enrolling. That's my focus for the month, and that is what I am putting out there to everybody. So
Yay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I love that. And I love how all of our energy has really just changed with the whole recruiting, which it's so fun because I really feel that it is about the piquing the interest, but now we feel so much more comfortable about sharing the business because we have so much belief. Not that we didn't before, but it is just a new energy and definitely take it and run with it. So you, and I know you guys are. And then even with the Thursday calls, if you did not know this, that recording link is always the same. It just the new video comes out every Thursday after the recording. So I just found that out too. Anything else that you want to share, Mandy? No?
I can talk for 1 second. So, what Nikki said is so spot on, and it's you can very much get caught in the weeds. Just don't. Like we're in a all out 10x growth. Just make, I took notes on what she said and I just put it in the comments. It's like firm or pre-launch, right? Pique the interest, send the video, invite, enroll. Worst case scenario, they become a customer. And then if you don't follow this system, they could become a no forever. And your whole goal is for them to go, well, not right now, Nikki, but maybe in April they see a lot more before and afters, or they see someone Nikki and they know, and they have these amazing results and they're like, oh my God, now's my moment. I got to call Nikki. So just remember as you move through these steps, your goal is to get them to call you on their day of disgust. So less is always more. And we have a like bam, bam system we're all running right now. And it also is working for me like magic. I enrolled 5 brand partners last month. Haven't done that in a really long time. And I'm really sticking to this simple process. So just stop your brain and be like, nope, no overthinking. I'm going to do what Nikki said on that call.
And
and
yeah, and
just
I
to
love,
piggyback, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and I love then we can just go and teach that to our new people, which is just a very simple system.
Yeah. And I was just going to say the two things to piggyback on that. Don't get discouraged by the people that don't respond or that say no, anything like that. Like we have all had that too. Like I can guarantee, Mandy said, I've signed 5 brand partners. I signed 2 brand partners last month. That doesn't, you don't see the other side of it, that we dealt with, people not responding to a message or people, maybe saying they're not interested right now because our mind, like my mindset is it does, there are plenty of people that need and want what we have and that are going to want what we have. And if they don't see it now, maybe they'll see it later. And if not, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of other people that are going to see it. And those are the people that we are looking for. And the people that I have talked to, like I actually had a lady, I haven't even opened her message because I didn't want her to see that I saw it because I didn't have time to respond. But it is somebody that like a month ago, before all the other pre-launch information came out, I talked to about a brand partner. She was a completely like, I messaged her, had not had a conversation with her about Neor. She has great social media content. So I reached out to her and was like, hey. So anyway, I was like, before I even went to Tulum, I was like 99.9% sure she was going to sign up. And then she's like ghosted me. And so I just keep, liking her stuff and commenting on her stuff and interacting on her stories about nothing Neora related. And then I saw a message come through where she's like, I'm so sorry. My life has been crazy. I'm still interested. So my point is like kind of to what Mandy was saying, we can only control our actions and our activities. Sometimes it has to be on their time, but if we're here doing the right activities and the right actions, then that will, come about, even if it's not necessarily on our terms.
Wait, let me add one more thing to what Nikki just said. So I've had 2 of my brand partners on New Start calls, we've only done 2 of them so far, say that they saw something shift in me with this new product launch on my social media. These aren't strangers. These aren't people that haven't followed me forever. 2 of them have been customers for all 10 years. And they're like, when I saw that change and I heard this launch is when I went, maybe now I should go after it. So remember what Nikki said, we can only control our activities. We cannot control any outcomes. So if you aren't maximizing social media, if you aren't following the drumbeat, you're just missing a piece. Like Amber always says, you can't bake a cake and leave out the baking powder. It just won't work, right? The recipe is the recipe is the recipe. So my only last advice would be, and I'll let Paisha wrap it, is please look at the people who have recruited brand partners last month, if that's your goal, or who brought on a lot of customers this month who do with the firm and do what they're doing because what they're doing is working. Because I don't have anything more special than any of you. I just changed my energy the minute I heard about the product. And my energy is what got people to go, wait, maybe now's my time. And that product and her energy is different. Something's special here now. Now is my time to say yes.
Mhm. I love it. All right, guys, let's get some trip volume. Let's get some new brand partners and customers and rock the week out. Bye, guys.
Bye.